happy Valentine's Day, I guess is the next holiday. So we celebrated here on the ranch by having just one of those days that requires you to sit back and like just wonder for sure. So I imagine most everybody is out in crowded restaurants tonight, running around and getting roses and flowers and all the things. So I thought I'd get on here and maybe we'll catch a few of the folks sitting at home going, we're going to fight that trend and just sit at home with the dog and hang out, watch TV or something. So, but today, boy, what a day. So I had a crew here and they needed some stuff and a little help. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go get the skid steer. And I get in the skid steer, and that skid steer's been running so good, so good. So I'm going in to get the implement I need, and I look down, and there's a puddle of hydraulic fluid, which only means one thing. It means the shop and probably thousands of dollars to get it fixed. I'm like, okay, so that's broke. So then I go to get another tractor, and I hook up, and I go over there, and the tractor's not, it hooks up, but man, it's not powerful enough. So I go and I get the bigger tractor and get it hooked up. This is no problem. We'll come to find out that tractor's really good at pulling, but it's not as strong as a skid for lifting. So we made it work. It got it done. And then I was like, okay, so we kind of fiddle through there. Then we start moving some stuff. And while that tractor's not heavy, I almost tipped that thing over because just the weight counterbalance and stuff. So that almost goes, and then the tires are flat. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna go inflate it. Well, then the air compressor breaks. It's never broke. The air compressor's always working. It just fires right up. I mean, you barely look at it; it just hums along. So it broke. Well, it's not working. And then it's like, okay, I'm gonna get the skid. I'm gonna limp that skid onto the trailer so we can get it to the shop. So I go to start the truck. The truck don't want to start. And then I jump it and finally get it over there. And then I go to come around the corner to swing wide so I can get up close to that skid, and I get the truck stuck on the side of the hill. So then I gotta get the tractor again, pull the truck out, and then we go down job site, get some things done. Some stuff is done wrong, so I had to move that, had to have a crew move it around or whatever. So that went on, and then I was like, okay, I want to try to fix the skid myself, just see what it's at. Like sometimes the hoses are accessible, so I pop the. It's not just pop the hood; you gotta lift the whole cage and everything. Get in there and determine that there's no way we're getting to those hoses. Like, and if we did, it'd be hours and hours. So like, okay, at this point, we're just going to hire that one out. So we button that thing up, and I don't know who else. Oh, the day ended good though because it was day 7 of the colt starting series, and the one thing I can always count on during the day is my little horses. So. Yeah, exactly, Terry. I hear you. One of those days. Yeah, so got the little horse going and rode her and went really good. So happy Valentine's Day, Terry. Yeah, finished strong on the young horse. So yeah, we have a new series out in Equine Masterclass coming out. It's not out yet, but it will be out very shortly, hopefully. 509's on. Everybody celebrate. So we're out filming day 7 of that. I don't know when it's going to be out. I don't want to promise it too much, but Alicia said we don't have to edit it a whole bunch. And they are pretty much one-take wonders. I think I made one miscalculation tonight. It was day 7 instead of day 6. And I think maybe last night, I thought the camera was dead, so I paused for a second, but it was still working. So hearing that, it's one-take wonder. So but I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of other ways that the day could go, and I'm telling you, I will. As frustrated, I don't think I got that frustrated. I just got like, I got to get all this shit done, right? Not so frustrated as it's just like I got something just needs to start working for me to get through this day, and I just say to myself, if I didn't have the skid steer, it couldn't break. If I didn't have the truck, it couldn't get stuck. If I didn't have the air compressor, it couldn't work. It could not work. If I didn't have a crew, they couldn't put things in the wrong spot or whatever. Like it just all those things. So at the end of the day, it's like You got to be thankful. And, when you look at like how bad a day could be, right, for other people, and maybe days I've had in the past and different things, um, just thankful that everything's moving. Because sometimes, like things aren't moving, like it's February and we shouldn't be doing any of this, right? We should be snowed under and whatnot, and here we're out in the open. So we're out ahead of the schedule, and even if we're a little bit delayed, today we're ahead of schedule. Like really, I shouldn't be doing any of this stuff that we did today, probably until March, maybe April. Um, I guess my point is perspective. No matter how bad the day is, like tomorrow's a new day. More shit's gonna break. Different things are gonna happen. Basically, if you're in motion, things are gonna go astray, but you learn from it, right? I upgraded skids years ago, and this new skid is new to me. It's run so well, and this isn't even a breakage. It's just a normal. It's like your shoes wearing out. It's just normal maintenance stuff that happened today, um, just from wear and tear. It's like if you drive your car 300,000 miles, you're going to need new tires. So like it's just kind of one of those things. One of the hoses is just flat wore out, so I'm gonna have to get another one. Um, if I didn't have the truck always starts. First time it's never not started. But if I didn't have the truck, just thankful for all these things. So, and days could be a lot worse. And you know what? We finished strong. We got a lot done, and we made things work. And sometimes you just have to adjust on the fly. Instead, it's like you like when you get a lot of no's thrown at you, like no, like skid won't work, tractor's not enough, truck won't start, air compressor won't work. No, 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 no. I just keep marching forward. Like, get a new air compressor out here, get this happening, get a new vehicle, get a thing, just keep moving forward. And the same thing kind of goes for horsemanship a little bit. Like when you're working with your horses, there's going to be some no's sometimes. There's going to be some roadblocks. There's going to be some things that kind of hold you back. And, if your mindset's like, oh, well, that's not going to work, and then you're just done, then you're done. Okay. Um, but if you're like, well, let's adjust to fit the situation and see if we can get out ahead of it somehow. And just like, can we turn that no into a yes a little bit, or an opportunity, or, a pathway forward? And if you have that kind of mindset, things will get going. So, um, yeah, it's pretty important. That mindset. And I know we talk about it a lot, but I was tested today a little bit out, in the horse corral. I can flex and bend and make stuff happen, but when things start tweaking, it's a little bit tough for sure. So, Tammy, I see you're on here. I know. So I saw a comment earlier that you didn't miss the live last night. I know I've been on a pretty good streak. Um, we didn't do one yesterday. There's just, yeah, we just stretched. And I think I got tired of doing the greasy ball demos and stuff. So, and the other thing that's been happening instead of lives, we've been out filming every evening. So kind of what's happened a little bit is sometimes during my live time, I'm out filming the series. So it's not that I'm not producing, I'm just producing at a delayed spot. So we probably have like at least 6 hours of footage, maybe seven, of this little horse we're starting. And then we're going to start another one, I think, and get some of that stuff going. So there'll be some stuff for you. And then in the meantime, anybody needing some, we've got the untrainables. This is probably backwards for you, but the reset kit. So like we released this book a while back, but what I've done is I've recorded a video series and kind of a workbook type situation to go with this. And we just released that to the Equine Masterclass members. So we're going to release it publicly, where like if you don't want to be in the Equine Masterclass, you just want the untrainables and reset kit, that's going to be available publicly here very shortly. But we always try to treat the Equine Masterclass members a little differently, and they get the first shot at things. So a lot of times when things get released, they'll have a shot at it for a few weeks before it hits the general public side of things. So That's out as well. And that book really, and that kit and the videos, it's kind of all about today. It's like, but with horses, it's like how many devastations can you roll through and come out on the other side, and what are you going to do with them? And I know everybody has their challenges, and I am sure that probably most of you have all had a harder day than I did today. Uh, and you're still going, you're still pushing, you're still showing up, you're still doing stuff. So, and that's one thing that always amazes me about my clients, how um, resilient they are and how much they deal with and still show up. Oh, the best book I've read in a long time. Cool. I like that, Donita. So yeah, so I appreciate you guys. And for those of you that are on here and that are not out whipping it up for Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So it's the singles cam tonight. G is doing good. Actually, probably going to call him here in a little bit. I just talked to him, I think last night, maybe the night before. But he seems to be doing good. He is taking it easy. He is not, there it is. Pass the ball, coach. I like it. He's taking it easy. He's healing up. And he's got a few more weeks of that action going, but I think he's going to be out of the woods here shortly for this situation at least. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Rachel. Yeah, I like pass the ball for sure. But Tammy, also what we're doing is I've had my office, like, if I think, oh, I chatted it up on a live, I might say, hey, dissect this out, pull some like 1 minute, 2 minute clips out if there's anything here. If it's all garbage, don't use any of it. But like if there's some stuff, you can pull it out, use it. So we're just trying to keep the social media stuff going for you guys. I know, like, as much as I don't like social media, it's kind of a tool that a person should probably use for a business. So I'm trying to use it a little bit and keep you guys motivated, keep you guys focused, keep you guys like looking to do more things with your horses, and just keep you guys understanding that like we're all in this together, showing you different clips and stuff. So, and maybe you get some of that out of it, maybe you don't, but hopefully you get something. So, all right. I think. Hi, yo, Kathy Kaiser. Oh man, Katie. Mom's in hospice. The horse is on the back burner for the hospice thing. I tell you, nobody wants that. I uh I'm real sorry to hear that. I know a lot of us been through that with family and stuff, and I don't know. I don't think I could take hospice myself. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I remember I was a kid. I was probably, I think I was maybe about 10 years old, and I was going to see my grandma. And my brother was there, and I was there, and we were just with my grandma for the day. I think we were down there for a few days, but we were just her. I think my parents were off doing something or whatever. Anyway, the memory is my brother, my grandma, and we go into this nursing home, and we go to see um, my grandma's sister. And I've only probably saw my grandma 5 or 6 times in life, like total. Like we'd see each other for a week, then be a few years, and we'd see each other for a week, and that 5 or 6 times is all. She lived clear on the other side of the U.S., and my family didn't have a lot of extra there to be whacking tickets and that sort of thing for flying across the country. But anyway, is on one of those trips. We go to see her sister, and I just barely saw her sister, or barely saw her, but she went and hung out with her for a little bit. And I just remember her coming out of the nursing home in tears. This wasn't hospice. It was a nursing home, but she was in tears. And I just remember the look on her face and how sad she was. And she said something like, I was like, "Why are you so sad? Are you okay? Like, is everything okay?" And she's like that's gonna be me soon, because like her sister and her were maybe 5, 10 years apart or whatever it was, and she's just like she's envisioning this a little bit for herself. And she was sad for her sister, obviously, but she's just like, this is it. Like this is happening. Like we're in this stage of life. And yeah, it just kind of always hit me there. And that was one of the things, like people are like, why do you do what you do? And how'd you get it done? And all those things. And I was like, I don't know. I think I saw enough moments in my life, like my grandma visiting her sister, and I'm just like, I'm gonna try not to waste this thing, this life thing, because it looks like it goes pretty quick, and people get pretty sad when they look back and they didn't do certain things, maybe. So I was just kind of like, I think I'm gonna go for it, whatever that looks like. And yeah, it sure goes quick. I remember I I looked about 12 until I was almost 40. And then once I got a little past 40, I turned into all this. And I just remember, like, for years and years and years, I was just like, everybody's like, who's this kid? And I was like, I'm just a kid. I'm young. And then one day, I'm not saying I'm old, but it changes. So, anyway, we got to get off of that topic. It's Valentine's Day. I went through hospice 3 times. Brother-in-law, older sister, my mom. Yeah, there's no hospice that's like good. I just, I don't know. There's probably lots of opinions out there about hospice and stuff, but I just, in horse terms, I guess, in horse terms, you'd never put a horse in hospice. You know what I mean? A horse wouldn't go to hospice. That other things might occur, but you wouldn't put him in hospice. Um, and I'm not saying you need to do that to a human. It's tough. I mean, it's just like it'd be like just locking the stall on a colic case that is gonna die and just letting them die. It's tough. So tough. And I'm sure there's reasons and there's laws and there's this and there's that, but it doesn't make it any easier to watch. Yeah. So I did talk to somebody one day though. When my mom was in hospice, and I'm like, this is just not cool, people. This is ridiculous. Like I was like, what? Like, this is not good for my mom. And I did talk to a gal that was a hospice nurse. And one thing she said basically, like, in her eyes, it takes the body time to like close up shop, essentially, like say its goodbyes, make peace with the world and people and all the things. And she is like, when they're in hospice here, those things can kind of happen, is her perspective. It's like, yeah, they're dying, but there's also like the other side, whether it's a spiritual side, a mental side, emotional, like there's other maybe frequencies and things. I don't know enough about that stuff to talk on it, but it kind of made sense. She's like, my job is just to help people comfortable so that they can cross over more peacefully in the way that they need to. So that gave me some comfort. I don't, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Donita. I'm with you on that. Uh, oh, 99. That's incredible. 99. Good for her. A grain of sand in the universe. Oh man, Kathy, 4 parents. Jeez. Two brothers-in-law. My brother is in and out of the hospital a lot. Aging has reached my journey. Oh man, Wendy. There you go, Kitty. There's a good sign right there. Hospice is amazing when someone needs them. There you go. Yeah, the nurses are special for sure. Oh, good. Good, good, good. That's good to hear, Katie. Yeah, doing that work for hospice. Yeah, good, Leslie. That's good. That's some good perspective. Yeah, I appreciate that. You guys sharing about that stuff. All right. Well, kids, since you're not out at the movies or I don't know, is it you're supposed to go to an Italian restaurant tonight or something fancy? Loop some noodles on the fork, have a special dinner with folks or whatnot. So I wish you guys the best and thank you for tuning in. And we'll catch you next time on this. And best of luck out there with everybody. And peace be with your mother, Katie. That's pretty incredible. 99. 99. 95 for this one. My mama went fast. Just reading some comments. I just watched a video of my horse loading and it made me feel better. I like that. She got her coat and said, I'm out of here. She was 95 years old, independent until the end. That's a good story. That's why you're so tough, 509. Let's talk about puppies. For sure. Absolutely. I like it. Wendy's like, I went trailer shopping. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you guys have a good night. It's great talking with you guys. So we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night out there.